VanCraft presents
Pancho and the Wizards.
How you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Salute.
Hey, salute. Oh.
There you go. So, you out here on Skate Safari. What do you guys think? So I know you guys haven't played yet, but what do you guys think so far of this?
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
I like
Great
it.
vibes.
Good vibes.
All the skaters out, roller skaters.
Honestly,
Good sunshine.
yeah, get some good air.
Yeah.
And this is y'all's first time playing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got asked last year, and then we couldn't do it, and then we got asked again this year, and we couldn't do it, and then it got postponed because of the weather, and the Paranoids were unable to play, so we replaced them. Yeah.
That must be a good feeling on that one. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, I love the Paranoids, but we're happy to be here as well. So happy it worked out. Third time.
Cool. And so introduce what you guys play and what your name is.
My name's Tristan. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Noah. I play guitar.
I'm Keegan. I play bass.
Trent, I play the drums.
And then how you guys met?
That's a good question.
I met them through. We were both in other bands at the time.
We went to high school together.
Mm-hmm.
We started playing with people in the scene during that time. We kind of met this guy around that same era.
Yeah, and I was hanging out with them, and they were already in a band, and I was kind of doing another band that like fell apart pretty quickly. And
What band was that? Artifact.
It was called The Nars.
I like that. I like the
Yeah.
name, dude.
Well, I played like it's kind of like
He smiles and laughs.
yeah. He's like, they suck.
Oh, they were that bad?
Yeah,
No, they're cool. They're cool.
yeah.
He's
Whatever.
like, I'm not saying
Yeah,
shit.
I wasn't
All
around.
right. Yeah, it was like kind of like a surf rock type thing, and then didn't really work out. It wasn't really the vibe, and then I was like, I'm just thinking about starting another band, and I knew them from their other band, and kind of jumped in on that. Yeah, recruited them
And then how'd you get involved?
I was a fill-in here and there for a couple of years.
for Keegan on bass when Keegan couldn't play.
Yeah. And just during the pandemic, they decided it'd be cool to add another guitar player.
Yeah, we recorded a new album during the pandemic, and I played like 2 guitar parts on the whole album, or like doubled everything up. Whereas in the past it was not as much like that. So I figured it'd be better to have a second.
An actual second guitar
Yeah,
player.
an actual
Yeah.
second guitar, so it doesn't sound thin when we're playing live as opposed to the recording.
Because we were 3-piecing it for like a while.
Yeah, for a long
Three-piecing
time.
for a while?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
guitar, bass,
So
drums.
is this you three?
Yeah.
First while?
Yeah.
And then he's our buddy, and he filled in all the time on bass, and has been
That
in
was,
a bunch
that was
of
when
other
you were
bands.
like out and about.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's Dad's
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girlfriend, like,
Yeah.
you can't hang on to
Go
boys
like
anymore,
apple
man.
picking.
Maybe his yeah.
Is it apple picking?
Yeah, or maybe his tummy hurt.
He'd be like, oh, you know what? I partied too hard last night. You know, I'm not gonna do this shit.
I think my
You
tummy
can fill in
hurt.
if you want, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. So Noah's always down to squeeze $50.
I'd be like
Totally.
sabotaging Keegan.
Yeah, exactly.
Putting shit in his food.
You're
Yeah.
like, dude, don't play, man.
He's like,
Fucking
dude,
done.
take another shot. You'll be fine for tomorrow.
It'll be great.
Keegan,
Fucking-
there's a discount at the apple picking.
So let me ask you too, each one of you guys, this is a question for each one of you.
Sure.
So, how did you get into music?
How did I get into music?
So each one of you have your own answers. Was it
I mean,
was it like family, mom and dad?
my
Jen and
parents
Al?
are not really into music at all, which is kind of surprising.
hate
Like
music.
people,
It's like Footloose.
no.
It's illegal.
It's not unlike
My
that.
family has a no music law. If
Hold
you
on,
listen
hold
to
on, hold-
music,
you
you
said
get
Unless it's
spanked.
like you two.
Yeah,
You
unless
serious?
it's you too.
Hold on, you serious?
No.
Oh, okay.
But no, my parents just they
No,
listen.
no,
They're
love 'em.
just not super. They're not musical, or they're not really into music. Like a lot of my family isn't super into music. My mom likes James Taylor,
Okay.
and my first concert I ever went to was James Taylor when I was 2.
That's it.
And
Respect.
my
Did you-
mom said that I was just like completely locked in and was like,
When you were
like
2?
yeah, when I was 2 years old. She said she took me in to see James Taylor, and they were like, if this baby cries, you need to leave. And she was like, okay. And I was kind of being a little baby, it's like, and then he started playing, and I was like, and I just watched the entire show.
Dude, Baby Tris,
So
fired,
he
man.
what
Yeah.
made you get into music?
Yeah, I mean,
James
well, I
Taylor.
just kind of always liked live music, and I also grew up in like the church. I was going to church a lot, and people in
Were you in
church.
a choir?
No, I was not in choir, but people that I knew from church were like starting bands when I was like in elementary school. And Ragged Jubilee, who's playing here today,
Okay.
who was playing right before us, who's like, they were really good friends. The first Pancho show we ever played was with Ragged Jubilee, and I knew some of them from church. Like we went to church together when we were kids, and then they ended up starting a band, and then we started a band. So yeah, they've been the band that we've kind of been with the longest time. But I would say I've always loved music, even though it doesn't come from generational really. But yeah, kind of maybe growing up in the church and seeing other people that I knew playing music got me kind of into it.
Hell yeah. And you?
I'm basically complete opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
I worship Satan.
You want to say?
I grew
You
up in,
got 666. Right?
Yeah.
I grew up in a music family.
Okay.
My dad was a drummer.
Oh, sick.
My mom.
What do you play? Like, was he a punk or was he like classical? What?
He came. His
College
scene
rock,
was like
college
that
rock.
late '80s, early '90s, like anti-new wave
Okay, I
college rock scene.
I know
It's
it
kind of
is.
hard to explain. They were into
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh, you need to
Shit.
explain. I know what you're talking about.
Replacements, Soul
Yeah.
Asylum,
Yep.
Meat Puppets,
Yep.
stuff like that.
Actually, I used to like Meat Puppets.
And Meat
We
Puppets are
love
awesome.
Meat Puppets. I listened
And,
to Meat Puppets today on the way here.
And my mom just made me take piano lessons, which was life-changing. 'Cause I didn't want to do it, but after I took piano lessons, I started playing guitar. I was like, damn, this is easy.
Hold on. So you're saying the piano actually helped you out play guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like how?
Piano is just like a theoretical base. Piano's cool because like
You can see it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
piano's the only instrument where your notes are laid out perfectly left to right, completely, like in an order. And then guitar is like you have 6 strings, everything's kind of shifted. Drums, you don't have any sense of melody whatsoever. I don't know.
Trent's like, shut up.
No, I mean
Drums help my guitar.
that's how it works. Like piano's fucking
Linear.
laid out, and
Yeah.
it like helps you conceptualize like where notes are arranged. And
Mhm.
I mean, above that, it was like I had to really try. And then when I got the guitar, it was like, damn, you can kind of sound cool with a lot less effort.
Yeah.
This is bad. This makes me look bad.
No, you're doing good. No, you're doing good.
I don't know. It was a big part of my family. My sister's into classical music.
Okay, sick.
And the little sister plays piano, and my mom's a dancer.
So your mom finally got the pianist
Yeah.
that she
Yeah.
wanted.
Oh, yeah.
His little sister is like an amazing,
She's insane.
amazing
That's
musician.
So you just pass it on and say, hey, you know what? Just take it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dad was
You
like,
take the theory.
the dad was in the band.
Yeah.
And he was like, you got to be in a band. Like that'd be. I mean,
He's like, you're my son. You can't play piano.
no. He wanted me playing piano.
Oh,
He
you did?
wanted me
Okay.
playing music. My mom made me play piano. I don't really know. I mean, it was absolutely forced upon me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad.
Yeah.
Dad wanted me playing music, but sister's the one who took the piano took the whole thing seriously. She still plays, and
Sick.
she's gnarly.
That's good to have a family that plays, surrounded by music and stuff
Yeah,
like
totally.
Yeah.
She's like a
that's-
composer and goes to
What?
school
Yeah.
for it.
Like my sister's crazy.
That's sick.
I'm
she's
gassing
like-
her up because he's not going to talk about it.
No, I will.
Noah handles the rock music,
Yeah.
but his sister got the real music.
She has the talent, yeah.
Yeah, she's good. That's the difference.
Noah's got the solos and stuff, but
He got the dad genes.
yeah. yeah. The rock star dudes.
No, she's good.
She's really good.
It's inspiring
And
because
then you say your mom's a dancer too.
she's a ballet teacher.
Oh,
She
sick,
just
dude.
ballet, like pursued it hard, and then
What? That's fucking
became a
sick.
teacher.
Dude, ballet's. I can't do ballet, but that's fucking amazing to have
It's cool.
a whole ballet, a drummer, or whatever you put, drummer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, drummer, and then have a daughter that's pianist and a son that's a guitarist.
Yeah.
And I think the middle sister who does
Oh, I forgot about the middle sister.
the one who does the classical, she did ballet, and I think that's how she kind of found it.
Okay.
And was like,
See how we forgot the middle sister? She
Yeah.
I know.
I'm joking.
She's the ripper though.
Shout
She's
out
the-
Bridget.
She's the talented one.
She's probably gonna
And
be
April.
hotel.
And April.
And then you.
So yeah, my family is actually kind of musical too. My dad played bass.
Okay.
My mom actually plays accordion.
Oh, wait, seriously?
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
I'm not
That-
making fun of that.
No.
Because Matt Hensley does that too.
Yeah,
For
it's
flogging Molly.
really hard. Yeah, flogging Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to do. I tried to do it, but she
Fucking
actually,
mommy.
no, she actually rips at it.
Flogging mom.
It's funny.
Sorry.
No, my parents played in a band
So you must be
together.
the comedian of the band, right?
He's
Oh.
we're all pretty funny.
This guy's working on a stand.
I'm working on it. It's not going so good.
Yeah, let's
Keep going. Keep
Don't
going.
worry about
Talk
it.
about Foggy
You're
Molly.
like, nothing about me.
Let's talk about my mommy.
It's your turn.
No, but they were in a band together and they kind of made like new wave sounding music.
Okay.
And they were into like college rock and stuff like that too. So they were always blasting like REM and stuff like that growing up.
Okay.
I've always just been-
was alright.
Yeah.
They're cool.
they're
Yeah.
alright.
And like X and stuff. Are your parents really into like X and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
X. Yeah, they liked the old punk and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I've always like known about that. And in high school, I took a guitar class, and I was just kind of like trying to teach myself how to play. Met these guys, started playing with them. I wasn't as good as guitar as them, so I started playing bass. That's kind of how I got into the group.
And now he's an exceptional bass player.
Yeah, I'm like
You
really
really
fucking
made
good.
that.
I'm like really fucking good.
He's like, I'm awesome.
I'm really good, dude.
No, yeah.
Do we need
And,
a?
and now we got you, the drummer.
Yeah, no, both my parents liked music. You know, unlike Tristan's parents. But my dad.
No
Damn.
shame on my parents. My parents are fine. They're just
No,
not.
I just just think some people like music, some people don't.
Some people don't. It's fine.
But yeah, my dad played guitar too. I remember from like as early as I can remember, there was always like drumsticks and like a drum or something around the house that I was beating around. And so, like my parents got me drum lessons when I was like a young kid, and then when like you're old enough for the school band to start, they like pushed me over to that, and I was just doing band all through high school, like even like church band and stuff.
You're in church.
Yeah, all through like middle school and high school, did the like church band thing.
Shit.
That's where you got them chops, bro.
Frankly, it was a lot of
Our God, awesome God.
I had a little church, but like
I'm ready to see you guys play live now.
You see some of those
you guys
big
are amping
churches?
me up right now, man.
They don't sound like a church
Shredders.
band anymore. They got chops, dude. Ragged Jubilee.
to make it clear, I don't think any of us go to church anymore. But
Nah.
But we love Jesus. So.
Yeah, I had to throw that one in there.
Satan spends, Jesus saves, bro.
But yeah, it's pretty much been there the whole time. I actually there was another drummer in this band before
Really?
I even started, and kind of like Noah, I had just filled in.
So y'all kicked the other drummer out and liked him better?
It's
Yeah,
funny, he's actually in the other band.
Well, we've had 3 drummers.
Xander's
But
here?
Oh, Zen.
no, you're talking about Aaron.
No.
So there was this other guy, Xander, who I just reconnected with like this week actually.
I
for
like
the
how
first time
you
in,
said
like 5 years.
reconnected.
Xander's cool. Xander's a cool guy. He just like got a job. It didn't really like he was really busy and stuff. Trent started
job.
filling it. Yeah, he got a job.
I'm starting to worry about my position.
And then, no, you're in, bro. And then Trent started
You better
filling
sign
in.
contract on
I
this.
know.
You can't get a job.
And then the band kind of fell apart because some of them were moving to LA. And then that kind of fell apart.
As it does.
And then they came back.
who
So,
knows?
but this is the core. This is the core group. There's been
This is the main
there's
guys.
been people in and out.
This has been the main poncho for the longest.
This is the
Yeah.
this is
How
the
long?
most poncho.
A couple
4
of
years.
weeks.
Us 3 has done what? At least 5. I think we're
Yeah, at least 5
Yeah,
years.
at least
That's
5
like
at
5
this
years.
point.
That's true in 5 years. Yeah.
And then him.
2, 3.
Probably
Number
2.
2.
There you go. That's
I don't
good.
even
But he
know.
was also filling in, so it's kind of like
Yeah,
on
that's
and off.
true,
It's
yeah.
been on and off.
Yeah, my first show with you guys was in 2017,
Okay.
but I started playing with you guys. I don't even know, 2021, early 2021.
Yeah,
Okay.
like right after the record.
That's when I kind of like locked in.
Yeah,
So
as a
I-
member, full-time member.
So I got another question. This is for each one of you guys.
Okay.
So when you first played, ever, your
Okay.
first band,
Okay.
first church,
okay.
Okay.
choir thing,
Yeah.
whatever, high school, whatever, were you ever nervous?
Oh,
do,
yeah.
do you remember
Yeah.
your first time you
I
got
remember my
been nervous?
first show I ever played, and it was awful.
All right, go ahead. Tell me about it.
I played with the NARS. It was like one of our only shows. And we played at my high school's winter formal when I was like a sophomore or
shit.
junior in high school. Yeah, and it sucked. And I just remember it was like, it was really cold, and we like brought all of our gear, and the other band was like, we don't want you to use your gear, like just use our gear. like they didn't have a tuner, and we were trying to like tune by ear and stuff. And I remember it was really bad, and we stopped in the middle of a song because things weren't working out. And I was like, let's go to McDonald's. We went to McDonald's and got ice cream, and I was like, cried at McDonald's. I was like, I don't want to be a
Hold
rock
on, you literally
star.
cried at McDonald's?
I was like, ooh, I don't think I fully cried. I got pretty borderline emotional, kind of tearing up a little bit. I was like, I don't want to be a rock star anymore. And now 200 shows later, I'm like, yeah, it was terrible.
I've heard that before.
It was a nightmare. It sucked bolts. It was bad.
My first show was like freezing cold outside, and we had barely played, and I was playing bass, and I don't know what happened. I just like straight up was not strong enough to play bass, basically. And my arms like cramped really gnarly, and I like couldn't hold on to the pick anymore. But I just wanted to play so bad, and I like ripped up my fingers. They were like bleeding like crazy.
What?
I have a photo. It's insane.
Yeah.
But like both hands,
Wow.
just like covered in blood, like ripped up.
Jesus.
And
Gnarly for show.
that was the first thing.
That's gnarly,
And
dude.
then the second thing was
They're
like
like this bloody, like
we showed up and they were like, or we were coordinating together. Like, we got a PA system. We got a PA system. Like, you're all good with like microphone and vocals and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what's the plan? We showed up and the PA system they were referring to was the school PA system that was like,
shit.
you know,
An announcing
it
microphone.
was like, 9th graders can go to lunch early today. And so like we were playing and we got the mix to sound okay, thankfully,
Yeah.
to some other people who cared about us. But it was like if you went out to the parking lot, it was just like all you got was vocals. It was just PA,
That's
just
annoying.
only vocals coming out to like.
It was like woo, woo, like that, or
In
like,
every
It's
classroom.
well, there was a speaker in every part of the
Oh,
school.
Oh, so you're jamming out.
But we mixed it to sound good in like the one spot we were playing. But like if you went into like the back parking lot, like PE gym building, it was just like vocals,
Secret night.
like vocals just cranking. Other than that, it was cool. We got people to come out, and,
There you go. You got popular.
Was that a Knucklehead
and
show?
this is all looking back too. At the time, I was like, "Fuck yeah, we're awesome."
Was that Knucklehead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's yours?
I think my first show was actually with you, probably. I think
Yeah.
we played like a battle of the bands.
So
type thing.
there's a double one, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that doubles.
And we played this like battle of the bands in Napomo, California. Super random, but I think we came third place.
In
Actually.
third,
we kind of killed
I have
it.
memories of us like not doing
I like how you
that.
said. I like how you said.
We're pretty good.
We're third place.
There was like
So
20 bands too. It was
Well, you're
crazy.
nervous. Were you nervous?
I was a little nervous, but
I'm gonna find this photo.
I don't know. It didn't make sense to like worry about it at the time. Like, I was like, let's just do this. Like, I don't know.
And that was your worst time ever, huh? Or nervous, I mean.
Maybe. I don't really. I haven't felt like I get too nervous on stage.
Were you weren't nervous on church or anything, or?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, I was doing the
Yeah,
church for
yeah.
a while,
Well, I
and
mean,
even
when
like
you-
it's.
when you
I don't
first
know.
played.
I was like,
I feel like
I was always like a shy kid.
Yeah.
But I was always a fan of like doing the like school plays,
Okay, okay.
presentations, and
so you're
so.
used to putting yourself out there, like on.
Yeah, I kind of like being on the stage.
Okay.
Like I feel pretty good.
I feel
up
like
there.
at that time we were like kind of cocky too, as like young.
Yeah. You know, like
I'm
teenagers
a
for
rock
some
dog.
reason
Yeah,
they're being
literally.
cocky and they have
Yeah.
no reason to be.
Exactly.
You got the picture?
There's my hand.
Dude.
All right, let's
Yo!
show the
show,
camera.
show the guys. Show them.
You see that?
That's what he was talking about.
It's not that bad, but that's what I'm talking
See
about.
that?
That's crazy, dude.
That's what happens when you're really good at the
Jack.
bass guitar. If you want to be a rock star, this is what it takes.
Yeah, I've seen some videos from that show too, and it's not good.
It's not good.
No, we're not playing that well.
And then you guys got us the videos. Tell us about this video we're about to watch.
We got a video. We got some new music coming out. This is actually the first recording that Noah has played guitar on. Every other recording, it's just
Congratulations.
been, just been the three of us. But yeah, we got a song coming out called "The Rift" with a T at the end. Not riff, not like shreddy riff, but
The Rift.
the riff,
Like a separation.
it's like a separation.
How'd you come up with the name?
I don't know. We have two singles coming out. One's called "Constantly Torn" and one's called "The Rift."
Now listen, it's called The Rift. It's obviously a breakup song.
No, it's not a breakup
He's definitely
song.
having girlfriend trouble.
Yeah,
Who-
no,
who's that,
no,
you
no.
or
Look at
you?
this guy.
no.
Oh no, it's
The
A
truth
rift
co-
is a
the tru-
separation.
The truth came
It's an
out.
overarching.
Look, his the
thing.
other single is
It
called
turned pink.
Constantly Torn.
Constantly torn apart. No, they're just.
Nah, I'm kidding.
About-
But, I mean, probably.
I believe you. Man. I believe you.
I'm just kidding, but
Because
maybe.
he's turning pink over here.
No, I'm not.
Right.
It's the booze. But yeah, the song's called The Rift.
It's the Yabai.
Noah, the Yabai. Noah played guitar on it. It's dropping July 1st. We got a music video coming out by our friend Arturo, who I have not met, who lives in Spain.
You ever met him?
I haven't met him,
No way.
but he seems like a really cool guy. And
So,
he,
so you don't know what his work looks like.
no,
right?
I do. I
works
know him.
awesome.
We
It's
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
we
making sure.
connected over Instagram. He like followed us, and I kind of knew who he was because I had seen some
Was
of
he,
his
was he
other.
a stalker at first?
No,
Okay.
he's a good guy, and he.
Sorry, I was just joking with you.
Oh no, he's chill. Arturo, if you see this, thank you very much. We're very happy with your video.
Yeah,
but
it's really cool.
he made some video. He made a video for this band, the OCs, who I really like, and like
That's
Mud
nice.
Honey. And,
Mudhoney?
yeah,
Sick,
and like
dude.
he's done a bunch of like really cool Mets. He's done a bunch of really great videos. He does really cool animations, and I thought it'd be really cool to support someone who's like an actual animator as opposed to just like an AI art type thing. Like he's
Mhm.
like a real deal, animator. So we're pretty stoked with how it turned out to have something visual go along with our new music. It's coming
Alright.
out on July 1st, so check
Alright.
it out.
You ready to check it out?
Yeah,
There it is, right here.
The Rift.
Like something you forgot, that comes eating in the back of your head when you're afraid. Round up neatly in a row.
Dude, congratulations on the video, dude.
Thank
That's a dope
you.
thing, dude.
Thanks so much.
You guys
Hey,
jammed
yeah.
out. I loved it.
Yeah.
So how you guys feel about it?
We're pretty stoked. I definitely like to have something visual to go along with some audio, mixed media, I guess. Yeah.
And you?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's cool. He's telling some story in it that's fucking rad. And I like music videos. I don't really like being in them, and we're not
Yeah,
in
totally.
it. And so it's
Yeah.
cool.
This is the first time it's like we have a video where it's a little more like abstract
Mm-hmm.
than like us just like being in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open to
Pro-
interpretation.
plus to like replace us with some like art.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
He likes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pass it on to someone who knows what they're doing. So it's-
Yeah, I like to get other people involved for sure.
So and that's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then, so like, this is for all you guys. So each one of you guys can answer all at the same time. Do you feel that like this music industry is hard to get into, or do you think it's easier to what you guys are doing?
I think
It's
both.
definitely harder.
I feel like it's
I'd
definitely
go on
hard.
the hard side.
Yeah.
I
Why
think
you
it's,
say you guys say hard? Why you say that?
On the largest scale, with the genre that we're playing is just not the widest audience base.
That's true. Yeah.
That's
yeah, we kind of settled for doing something that's maybe not as accessible to everybody. We just kind of do what we. I feel like Pancho has always been a band where we just do what we want to do and sound like what we want to sound like, whether or not people want to listen to it or not. It's like I just want to make something that I like personally.
Yeah.
I feel like that speaks for everybody.
Yeah, we're not necessarily trying to like chase a trend that hard or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're trying not to be the next big.
Like we've had plenty
Next
of
big
people
people,
tell
you know?
us like, "Hey, this sounds cool, but what you should try doing."
Fuck
Yeah.
those people.
And I'm like,
Sorry,
"Nah."
fuck those people.
Yeah,
Fuck those
I don't
people.
care. We're not
Do
trying
you
to.
guys? Because I love you. I love your stuff.
Thanks.
You know, like I said, when I saw on the flyer Skate Safari, I was like, who's these guys? I never heard of these guys. And I put it on my Spotify. I was doing some work, and I was like, oh, I can fuck with these guys. Dude. I like their jams.
Yeah.
I like the whole, like, it's not grunge, but it's just like just raw style.
Yeah.
And I like that. There's no like tricky like, oh, I'm gonna fake my voice and do this
Yeah.
and do that. It's just raw.
Yeah, we definitely know what we like. We know what we want to sound like. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have a lot of different influences too. Like we all like a lot of different kinds of music. Like every one of us has like a pretty different, distinct tastes from everyone else, and we all kind of throw our own little mix in together, and it makes this sound that I feel like is kind of unique that maybe would not make sense if you thought about it, but it ends up.
Yeah, this is the most like eclectic conglomerate band I've ever played in for sure.
Yeah.
And you?
Keegan?
We threw him off over here.
Say something funny. Say something funny.
He was just shaking his head.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Damn. He's like, fuck.
No, yeah, I think we really do have a unique sound, but I enjoy playing our sound rather than trying to like conform to, I don't know, something more poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even not poppy, but like sometimes we play shows where I'm like, we'll play with a band that we like or whatever, and I'm like, we don't sound anything like this band. But it's it's okay. I feel like a lot of times it's better to play with people that you don't sound like, because then they're like, oh, this is something that's different from us. Like we're a completely separate entity. It's not like we're mirroring each other.
And do you feel like when people book you guys, do you tell them like, hey, can you book me with somebody different or somebody more like our songs, or when y'all book shows, do y'all try to like find bands that fit you guys, or try to be different?
I normally do a lot of the booking stuff for us, and a lot of times when I submit us to open for a band that we like or whatever, like we're opening for, like we just played with a band called Earthless. It was a show I really liked, and it was just a band that I like. Like I really like them. I think they're really good, and we don't really sound a lot like them. Like there's some crossover, but it's cool to have a different sound than another band, I guess.
Yeah. There were definitely the years when like you're first getting started, and you really just got to take anything.
Take what you can.
Yeah,
get.
just take what you can get. And
Yeah.
now we're a lot more picky. Like we probably
Yeah.
only play like, I don't know, a quarter of the shows that we get offered.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want them to be worth it, or like, in whatever way,
That's awesome. Hell yeah. And then another question too. What do you guys think of VanCraft? What do you think of this thing, dude?
Yeah, this is
What do you think of this
awesome.
van, dude?
I'm trying to get a Sprinter van.
Yeah,
That's
this-
all I'm
this-
saying.
You better talk
It's
to him
all
over here.
Yeah.
built out. Yeah, if anybody wants to hook me up with a Sprinter van,
Well, you can buy one, and I looked at the thing. It's like $800 a month
really?
for payments.
That's not
We
bad.
just gotta play one $800 show a month.
I like that.
We
I
can
like
do
that.
that.
So he's telling you
Yeah.
$800.
We could all fit back there
Yeah,
too. There's a little bed back
Definitely.
there.
Yeah, all four of you guys.
We're
can
all
cuddle.
close.
I'm
We're all
having fun.
friends. Yeah.
They have a portable shitter that you're sitting on.
Oh,
There, dude.
no, really?
We
Yeah.
can all take a shit.
This is pretty awesome.
That's crazy because we all like taking shit.
I think we can shit
But you
right
have to
now.
clean but you gotta make sure you clean it out.
We all have to shit right now.
Last week we went on tour in a van, and it was a lot
Very
less
compact.
cool than this.
It
Was
was
it
a
shit that
nightmare.
wasn't a shitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trent wasn't there. We had to fill in because I just want to give a shout out
Yeah.
to this guy.
What'd
Trent
you
in
do?
class just had a baby.
Congratulations.
Trent
Thank
just
you.
had a baby.
Thank
Give it up
you.
for Trent.
What's
Her
the
name
name?
is Lola.
Lola.
She's adorable.
Congratulations.
Sometimes you see a baby and it kind of looks like Elmer Fudd, like, or it looks a little, looks a little weird. Trent's baby does not look weird. It is adorable.
Beautiful little baby.
It is a beautiful baby. So congratulations to Trent. We're very proud of Trent and his wife Paula.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
On
Congratulations.
their little baby.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to Lola.
Now we're officially Dad Rock.
I know Dad Rock now.
We've been calling ourselves a dad rock band forever.
They've been calling us Dad Rock for a while.
Yeah.
And, we finally got one.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we
dude,
finally-
I'm fucking
Y'all look at each other like, dude,
17,
we're
man.
not fucking dads.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, where can people find your music? Do you have like a website? Do you have what platforms?
We're on all the streaming services. Our new music video that we were talking about earlier, The Rift, is on YouTube. You can check us out on Instagram and all that. But yeah, stream us on Spotify.
And where can it? What's the name? Where can it?
At Pancho and the Wizards.
At Pancho and the Wizards.
Pancho
You
with
hear
an
that,
A.
guys? You hear
Pancho with an A. At the Wizards.
that? Okay.
Pancho and the Wizards.
And then what else you guys got coming up for 2023? Anything good?
We
Work
got
on new music.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a lot of music. We've kind of been, since we recorded our last album, we've kind of been like working on new songs, and we kind of like, we'll get a new song and we'll start playing it live, or we'll get another one and like kind of put it on the back burner. So we've kind of gone through like a lot of songs at this point, probably like 15,
Wow.
maybe.
Yeah, we're playing a lot of music that if you're hearing it at a show, you can't hear it online.
Yeah, so most, like today I think we're playing 7 songs that are not online, that are new songs. And 2 of them are coming out.
I like that.
Yeah, one's The Rift and one's Constantly Torn. Those are coming out, like we said. But, yeah, we're just kind of, we're being more particular with what we put out and making sure we're really happy with music before we record it and everything, and like trying to really pick a quality over quantity, I would say, and trying to make sure we're really happy with what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So.
And last question, what can you say? You all can say on the group, or you can say one individual.
Okay.
What can you say to the upcoming musicians, singer, guitarist, drummer, bass? Sorry. What can you say to all of them that want to be where you guys are sitting right now?
Practice every day.
Practice, yeah.
Literally. There's a lot of networking that goes on as far as being a band and finding shows, but before that, you need to practice.
Yeah.
You can play a show and be absolute shit at it.
Yeah, you can.
There's a lot of bands that don't sound that good. What you need to do is practice as much as you can. If you're young, start now.
Yeah, play with other people. Get a good feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think, you know, like in the age of social media and everything else, like everyone's really concerned with like their image and their social media presence and like promoting themselves. But I think more than anything else, if you're a musician, what you should be concerned about is the quality of the product that you put out. And like the thing that will stand the test of time over anything else is your music and like your recorded music and your show. You know, if you play a really good show and if you have good recorded music, that's going to stand longer than anything else that has some kind of credibility right now.
Yeah, even, you know, in the future they may be like, oh, this sounds like 2010s, this sounds like 2020s, but like, you know, but they were a good one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just do your thing, do whatever you want to do, but just
And keep going.
keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That too, you really can't stop. You gotta keep trying.
Yeah, you gotta keep trying. We've been taking L's for almost
Left and
10 years now.
That's good. But hey, you know what? That's good.
Yeah, but
Definitely good.
It's a learning process.
It's a
for
learning.
sure.
Just keep
Yeah.
trying. Keep writing songs. I think you I've written a ton of songs. Trent's written a ton of songs. We've all written a ton of songs. Just keep writing and keep working on new stuff and like.
You'll perfect it.
Yeah, it's not like
really
you're
don't
gonna-
stop.
It's not like
you can't stop.
yeah, you can't focus on one thing too. You can't be like I'm gonna write one good song. It's like you gotta just keep cranking them out and yeah, keep trying.
And you? What do you think?
I second all of that. I think you gotta love it. If you don't love it, go pave our streets or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, I mean seriously.
that.
No, it
I'm
does
being
suck.
serious. I know.
No,
It does-
if people want to be a rock star, but for real, if you don't like it, like, go contribute.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you gotta really love it to want to put up with like, this job doesn't pay well.
It doesn't pay. It's not that fruitful.
Yeah, you'll
You-
find out
you
real
only
quick
do
how
it.
much you like it.
Yeah,
Music,
like-
skateboarding is just the same. There's
Yeah,
no money
you
in
gotta
it.
absolutely love it. You gotta be waking up and you can't wait to play music and you can't wait to work on something new and roll with the punches. And if you don't
You
like
have to
it,
take those L's.
It's what we live for.
happily.
It's what we live for.
yeah, if you
you know.
don't like it, then go do something different.
Yeah,
It's
go,
easy.
Go pave some streets.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot. There's a lot of things that are.
A lot of
Go,
things
more-
that need
go
to
work
get
at
done.
McDonald's.
There's a lot of things that are more financially fruitful too.
Yeah.
Like if you, it's not, you know, like if you want to do it for money or for anything
You can't
other.
do it for money.
You can't do it for anything
Yeah.
other than wanting to
Yeah.
make music. Like anybody that has ulterior motives, whether that's like popularity or music or I should say money or I don't know anything.
Yeah.
The only real motive should be that you like to
Just
make
you want to
music.
do it.
You want
Yeah.
to do it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because it sucks.
Yeah.
It
exactly.
blows. We've taken insane.
You know what? I'm quitting.
Yeah.
He's already done. Hey, you gotta find a new guy now.
Like literally last week, we drove 8 hours in the car and we're all like packed, like can't even move your feet, like
And I
getting.
don't like
s-
that. And I don't like that. But then once you start
And then
playing,
when you
I'm
play
like,
for 45
oh, yeah.
minutes, it's like
I like this.
this
That's
is
right,
what
I
I
like
live
that.
for.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's the equation. It's a lot of shit for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good.
There you go.
Yeah, it's very yeah.
Well, guys, we got a present for you.
More
That
beef jerky?
champagne bottle right there. That's for you guys.
I had
Go ahead,
mine.
Eddie Casey, can you hand that to them?
Oh, you want us to play sloppy, man?
There you go. That's you guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
it going.
if you want
Can we
to.
open it in
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
The cameras are on. Pop
Yeah.
that shit.
Alright, hold on.
There's
Hold
the
on.
little
There
tab
you go.
thing.
It's gonna take me a
Oh,
second.
watch your eyes, dude.
I'm gonna be like,
Pull that tab.
Might want to use your shirt. We put that
I'm
over
gonna
that.
play with one eyeball.
Yeah, is anyone an expert here?
I've done this before.
You should use like a machete.
But I'm also drunk.
But I do want to say thank you guys for coming on VanCraft.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
thanks
our
for having
pleasure.
us.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
stoked to
You
be
know.
here. This is a beautiful van,
And,
beautiful
and thank
festival.
you, Skate Safari, for having these guys, by
Yes.
having us come out here.
Thank you so much.
And make sure we don't get your eyes popped out of here.
I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not popping. Oh!
Hello. Get in there.
I thought my eye popped.
I jumped on that one. There you go.
Cheers.
Pass it around.
Well, guys, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. We had a
Thank
great
you
time.
guys
so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Check out
man.
the riff
Hey,
and our new music
Check them out.
coming out.
Make sure you check them out.
Pancho and the Wizards.
Pancho and the Wizards.
You.